Hi, Chris from PropShopInc.com here. That's PropShopInc.com. Today I'm going to show you how to install a Mercury Quicksilver Flo Torq 2 hub kit into a Mercury propeller. This will fit the V4 and the V6 gear cases. So what you will need is the propeller, a hub kit, which is going to consist of the thrust washer, the hub sleeve, the aft adapter, the nut, and the keeper for the nut that'll keep the nut from backing off. You're also going to need a prop wrench, a hammer, a pair of pliers, screwdriver, grease, and a rag. So to start off, what we're going to do is pull off the prop off of your shaft. So it should just slide off if you're greasing the shaft regularly. Set that aside for now. And this thrust washer right here. Now this a lot of times is either going to get stuck in the outdrive and look like it's part of the motor, or else it'll get stuck in the back of the prop. Make sure you pull that off because you want to install one and only one of these on the shaft. I'm using a cutaway propeller to give you a better idea of what's going on here. So we're going to take the prop and set it with the part that's going into the gear case facing us. And we're going to take our hub sleeve and we're going to insert it. Now it's only going to go in one way. If I can get in close enough here, you can see there's these little ridges here. There's 4 of them. There's another one here, but obviously that's cut away. And that's what's preventing this from going in. So the way you put it in is you have these 4 slots here in this hub sleeve. Those are going to face away from you when you're setting it in. And they'll just slide right in. Now, this is a display model that we've used quite a bit, so ours just dropped right in. Oftentimes on the newer ones, they'll sit up a little about that high. So you can see that's above where it's supposed to be, and there's a big gap right here. So what you're going to do with that is you're going to take your thrust washer, put the beveled side down, set it on top of that plastic sleeve, and you're going to hit it with a hammer until you get that to seat in there good and tight. So it'll fit like that, won't move around. If you have it like that, that's not right. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grease your spline. So you can either grease it on the shaft itself or on the aft adapter. And the reason you do that is it prevents it from freezing onto the shaft. People neglect it for a few years and it's really hard to get off, and sometimes they need to cut them off, and it is not an easy thing to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some grease on the splines here. So just rub it, put it on there, and just kind of rub it around, get a good coating on there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide on our thrust washer, and remember to put that beveled side facing out because that's going to fit right into the prop. Then we're going to slide the prop on, and then the aft adapter. So the aft adapter is going to fit in those 4 slots. There's also 4 slots on the aft adapter. Put it on there, and you might have to wiggle it around to get it lined up. That one went on pretty easy. We're going to take our keeper, put that on, get our nut going, take the wrench, just tighten it down, and there will be links for all of these products in the description. Keep going down. Mercury would like you to torque it to 55 pounds. If you don't have a torque wrench, just get it good and tight. So there you go. And you zoom in here. So you can see there's these tabs right here and here. So those are the keepers. So what you need to do is get that to line up onto the flats of the nut. So once you do that, You're going to take your screwdriver or your pliers, whichever is easiest. Sometimes you need to do both. And you're just going to bend those up nice and tight on the flat of the nut. And after you have that done, you are good to go. And any other outdrive, you know, Yamaha, Honda, any of that, they'll all use the same hub sleeve. They'll use a different thrust washer, and then they'll use different attaching hardware at the end. But it's all pretty much the same idea. For Michigan Wheel XHS hubs, you're going to have an aft adapter that looks like that. And this is the same idea. You're just going to put the nut on there, tighten it down, and then bend it down on 3 tabs. So you can bend 1, 2, and 3. And after that, you're all set and secure. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 800-634-8318 or send an email to chris.propshop@comcast.net. Thank you.